For some people, Judaism is about the Torah or the traditions, but for me, it's about the people. This past summer, I was able to develop a deeper understanding of Israel, while also developing a deeper understanding of my Jewish identity. But most importantly, I realized the reason why I'm going to continue my Jewish education even after confirmation, the community.
I don't think we'd ever admit it, but we really liked going to Sunday school. There was nothing unpleasant about spending an hour and a half each week with a group of smart, opinionated Jews. We derailed lesson plans with discussions about current events, played Jewish geography, and ate lots of stale bagels. To me, that's what it means to be Jewish. Getting confirmed has kept me connected to my Jewish community and helped put global issues into context. In confirmation class, I've essentially learned that almost every issue comes back to the Jewish concept of tikkun olam, healing the world. To me, Judaism is a moral obligation to repair what sometimes seems like
This confirmation class has helped me understand my morals and thoughts about certain ideas, so I felt more confident to openly share my thoughts. As a result of the past 2 years, I gained the ability to critically distinguish what was right from wrong when things were nuanced. This ranged from what I deal with every day with my peers, for instance, hearing a Jewish stereotype in the halls at school, and what I hear in the news, like the Jewish situation with ISIS. Whether the morals or everyday thoughts, the Jewish morals and ideas we have discussed in class have guided me to this point. Additionally, I envision myself continuing to learn and utilize the knowledge that Judaism has.
Which is that Judaism is like tofu. It basically tastes like whatever you put on it. Judaism is a religion where I feel free to pave my own road. It's a community that keeps me grounded no matter where I might be, and an outlet for anything that I can't handle on my own. And that might not apply for everyone else in this room. But Judaism is like tofu, and you can make tofu taste however you want. One Jew might practice the religion because it can be a guidebook for what's right and what's wrong. Another might find relevance in the teachings of the Tanakh. Others might just love kugel. Though some might disagree, I find all of these reasons acceptable. They're mostly equivalent in value. If you don't like soy sauce on your tofu, try it in a miso glaze. What works for someone else might not work for you. And in Judaism, that's completely okay. I've come to learn that Reformed Judaism is the most accepting and nurturing community that I ever have and ever will be a part of. Why wouldn't I confirm myself as a member of
Celebrating the
that?
holidays together, finding the matzah, and lighting the candles during Hanukkah are among the moments that I remember. Respecting and learning about the traditions that have been passed down from my grandparents to my parents now to make me feel connected. It is nice to share something with them besides my last name. I would like to thank Buddy for his insights, wisdom, and his patience with my outside activity schedule. My Sunday school experience has been a journey that I am confident will continue as I explore my faith further in my relationship with God. I am confirming my faith and pretty sure my family will be the cornerstone of my faith. I look forward to the next stage of my journey.
I learned then that Judaism isn't about how big of an impact you make or how strongly you believe in something. It can simply just mean coming together as a community. My experience throughout this year has made a strong impact on the decisions that I make and the things that I do. I do not know what I will be doing in the future, but I know that the framework of Tikkun Olam will be with me forever. Today I decide to get confirmed, not just to become an adult member of this congregation, but to become a member of this strong Jewish community.
However, since then, in 9th and 10th grade, I think I've learned much, much more. Our discussions have forced me to question my beliefs, both religious and moral, and think beyond what we've just been told to think by others. I'm still not entirely sure what I believe in, but instead of being told what to think or even why to think it, in Sunday school we are told that whatever God or lack thereof we believe in, that's okay. And what matters is that you live your life morally and as a good person. We look at both the positive and the negative in the world through a Jewish lens, instead of just discussing Torah texts, which gives me a broader perspective on life, while also understanding what it means to be Jewish to different people. To me, I guess being Jewish means being part of a community and practicing Jewish values of giving and acceptance. In this way, at least in my opinion, you can still be a good Jew, even if you don't keep kosher or any other restrictions. And that's what I like about being Jewish. Feeling accepted with a great group of people here at Shalom, even if my beliefs don't exactly align with everyone else's. I'm still working out what I believe in, and I know that many of my classmates are too, and even some of the adults are. Beliefs, both religious and moral, I think evolve over time and are probably never finish changing, just like we never stop learning. In all honesty, my continuance onto confirmation was based on confirmation that went something along the lines of, I'll do it if you do it. I was a little unsure if I was Jewish enough to get confirmed, or if I really wanted to commit to another couple years of Jewish education. However, after all this, I'm really glad I continued. I learned more about my teachers, my classmates, the world, and myself as a person and as a Jew. I hope to take this knowledge with me after confirmation is over and continue to grow and further my understanding of myself.
Now, quite recently, I realized that the Torah is trying to show us that man is not the greatest thing in the universe. There is something, a force in the universe maybe, that is more powerful, smarter, better than man. And whatever that force may be, whatever you may call it, that is God. But this realization created another quandary for me, which is I realized I don't know how that force presents itself. I don't know what that is. I don't know what I'm praying to when I pray to God, but I now have learned that not everyone knows, and it's okay not to know. Even our greatest prophets struggled with the idea of God. It was Jonah who attempted to escape his God-given responsibility, and Jacob who once proclaimed that he had seen the face of God only after actually wrestling with an angel. And on this day, as I stand before God and my family, my rabbis, my teachers, and my classmates, at the moment of my confirmation, I can only affirm my belief that I don't precisely know what God is. I can't tell you a full explanation of how God works, or even a full explanation of the actual philosophies of Judaism, the full spectrum, but I can tell you that I won't stop trying for as long as I live. I will try to understand through study and through action. I will participate in all four aspects of Judaism. I will continue to attend synagogue and participate in the worship of God. I will continue to study the philosophy of Judaism. I will always be ethnically Jewish, and I will always continue to participate in the Jewish culture.